Hey you folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. This is the press pre-release edition, and we are here playing as Italy. Look, you can see the trade routes that I've got going on in supply in trade goods mode. What's interesting, in last time we took a whole bunch of Yugoslavia and released Croatia and and Serbia. I want to stay in this map mode here. What I thought was, I said, oh, we're not going to get most of the resources. And while it is true that a lot of them are here in Macedonia, there is actually a huge amount of aluminum and chromium here in Montenegro. Now, it's not really the thing we're short on. Aluminum we have, well, basically it's all going to surplus, but we didn't actually have that much to spare. And the chromium, actually, we were running a deficit until we took this. So that's not too shabby. We're actually importing. We're going to try. So that's quite nice. Not only that, we've managed the world tension. I have verified that despite the fact that this says plus 25% for the for guaranteeing independence, there is, like, I guess the baseline really is 0. So at 25% tension is all they need to start guaranteeing independence, which might cause some issues. We'll see. I suspect if I went to fabricated some claims on Greece, for example, they would instantly declare their independence or guarantee their independence, but we might get lucky. We'll see how it goes. We're going to let the prospect for oil finish, and then we're going to go and annex Albania, say goodbye to King Zog, and then we'll see what we can do about Greece. But as is, we're still very happy to just be mostly just building stuff. I got a ridiculous number of troops on the Albanian border just to remind them who's boss. Technically, I do guarantee their independence at the start of the game, but yeah. Fascist over here, I mean, I guarantee their independence. Cost 50, each guarantee increase the cost. Interesting. They don't want a non-aggression pact, really. Maybe they just don't like me enough. Well, they don't have to like me, they have to like Germany, is what they need to do. But they're fascists, that'll probably happen. And we are trying to influence the fascist popularity here before the next election. And currently it is increasing. And unless, like, the royalists win, but now they don't have enough. Yeah, the fascists do have a plurality here in Serbia, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in the election in 38. Be nice to have more people join the cause. I mean, really, in a sense, it should be Germany spending their efforts doing this, but I can certainly help. Bulgaria should go on their own from various events that trigger. I'm not sure, though. We could try to convince Romania. Well, they're democratic. They have an election in September. Jeez. I wonder if we could have done them. But I'm not going to spend all my political power doing that. I'm going to do one. Germany can do the rest if they want. Radio and interwar artillery. Beautiful stuff. For radio, we probably want to pick up the next level here of radar. Basically unlocking radar. That would be quite nice. We're going to hold off. Well, we could go and grab the anti-tank to get that started. I'm not sure how critical that is for us right now. Still would be nice to get the discount on the recon company. But it'd be nice to get a discount on everything. It's almost 38. We could start on these. I think I will hold off, though. Still don't need the parachutes, though. We are getting the doctrines kick in. We don't have the discounts on the ships yet. I don't know if we're going to get shipping doctrines. I think submarine stuff is going to be quite important for us. Although I quite like the battlefield concentration. Battleships. We do have battleships. Get more search and destroy, more organization. I think I'll end up grabbing a few of these regardless, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's going to be fine. You're still complaining that we're not building tactical bombers. That's fine. Oh, my planes. I can reassign some of these missions. I wonder what we want. This air base is still doing defense in the Alpine region. I think I'm just going to go and bank this close air support and tactical bombers for now. So I can just think about redeploying them later on. We'll get the little thing let us know, but that's okay. We got fighters in the Western Balkans. Really don't need that mission going on anymore. There we go, Japan. Declaring war on Shaanxi. There's going to be a bunch more war declarations in a minute. Prospect for oil just finished. In preparation for the Greek War, I think we're going to I'm going to tell you to go to the Greek airspace. No, you can't reach there, right? No. Oh, that's... I don't have an airport over here, do I? Ew. But I do have one down here. So let's send you down over there. All right, national focus. I would like to occupy Albania. I could have probably done that sooner, but I was worried maybe they'd say no if I wasn't right on their front door. So let's do that. So we'll just swallow them up. Do you have actually any resources? Japan declares war on China. 51% world tension. It's 80% that democracies can join factions. So I did hopefully delay that. Delay the formation of greater alliances going on. That would be nice. Hopefully, what are you doing? Tactical air effort. Hopefully Germany is working the political system or the diplomatic system and trying to get more people on their side. Haven't Anschlussed yet. They need something like 550,000 manpower worth of troops in the field before they can Anschluss. But it might legitimately be a little early for that. What are you waiting for? Probably artillery, yeah, which we're still quite far behind on. Go ahead and spawn your stuff, though. That's going to be okay. And I will want to start building some Marines now. Ooh, Grand Battle Plan finished. I do want to start training some Marines. So before I do that, do we want to make any adjustments? Yes, we do. We've got some combat experience. First of all, for Marines, you definitely want an engineering company because it gives you a boost to amphibious attack. None of the other things do. I'll try to keep them relatively light. I do want to go and increase the size of this division, though. Probably something like 8 Marines. 35 to save. There we go. I could expand it a little bit, but that's going to be a fine and good start. You guys are going to be elite units. Make sure you're always rocking the best possible equipment that we have available and get reinforced a little bit harder and faster. Save that. Okay. Then I want to train 2 at a time. And there we go. A pair. So we're going to get 4 units in total. You're going to train in there. I mean, I guess I could train them all simultaneously. There we go. Train 4 at a time. Simultaneously. Spawn there. Just do 1 dose. Yeah, sure. Why not? And I think that's going to be pretty good. And then if we do go to war with Greece, we'll land either in Athens or potentially down here. There's some other islands that we've got to take as well. Plus, if, you know, when the actual world war starts, it'll be nice to maybe help take Corsica. It might be nice to take some of the Egyptian holdings. We'll see how that goes. Research slots are available right now. I'm going to keep going down here, even though I don't have the battle plan expert. We'll probably just suck it up, but that is pretty handy. So we're going to go ahead and do that. What else we got? What are we? We are still in 37. We are on the cusp of 38, but we're not quite there yet. Air doctrines actually is probably a really good idea to start working on this. Fighter detection and then dive bombing plus direct ground support. I really, really, really like. I think battlefield support is what we're focusing on. I'm not doing strategic destruction. Operational integrity is for tactical bombers. Ground support and regular bombing. Yeah, we're mostly going for battlefield support is what I'm interested in. Because I don't think we have, especially with the amount of ships we're going to have to build. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much we're expanding that. Synthetic oil experiments finally done. So actually we'll go and work on the oil plants as well, which gives us level 2. But we are going to... Oh, Slovenia's got some broken infrastructure. Let me actually go and bump that up a bit. It doesn't take very long to fix. We'll start sorting that out. I don't know how much we have to rush it, but it might hurt our supply runs or something. I don't like seeing things broken. It drives me crazy. I'm trying to decide if we're actually going to add more civilian factories. There we go. So that one was almost done. Now we'll put it back down at the bottom. That's going to be okay. I'll wait before I queue anything up. Although, building a synthetic refinery will almost equal trading out a civilian factory. Pretty much, sorta, kinda. I'm gonna build 1. I'm gonna start 1, but I'm gonna consider potentially building more civilian stuff. We'll see. All right, so modify government. Again, I could save up for that one advisor. What's nice about him is not only does he give you the discount on the battle plan doctrines, but it does give you passive army experience. Okay, I'm going to try to save up for it. We'll see if we can actually pull that off. Meanwhile, Albanian occupation still progressing over there. I still have to replace the cavalry with actual tank units at some point. Light tanks are currently filled, but we will need more because we're going to be redesigning those regiments, and in particular, changing the cavalry to the tank units, which don't have a lot of tanks, but they have something. Yeah, see, this is filled, but it's only got a couple of factories going on. We will need more later on. We actually need more infantry stuff right now, which I expected. When can I get the next level of infantry tech? Is it in 38? 39 for the level 2 weapons. In 38, we can get the improved ones, but that's not a different type of equipment. So we are going to still build the Type 1... hold on. Infantry equipment. Support weapons. Yeah, this enables infantry equipment too, so it's not until 39. So we're going to be building the level 1s for a while. So I think it's fine, actually, if I go and crank this up again. I'm not going to shuffle the factories over, but if we get some more, we'll build them over there. And yeah, can't modify the government yet. Let's go up to speed 4. Maybe even 5. These guys should have a good amount of XP, including our leaders. Look at that, level 5. Fantastic. And apparently still gaining skills. Maybe there's no cap. Maybe it's just a lot higher than I thought. Maybe it's like 7. Maybe there's no cap and it just becomes exponential. I don't know. Probably caps at least like single digit. We'll see. Still working on some skills over here. The Desert Fox is going to be quite cool. We will definitely put you down in the desert at some point. We are still slowly building our colonial forces over here. And I would like to get to the point where we have one in every province on the border here. They're relatively cheap compared to some other things. We can also have an airport right there. We'd probably like some fighters. Do I have any kicking around right now? Not right now. I don't know how important the air support's going to be over here. Maybe like just a tiny wing. Tiny wing of fighters. I've got some over here. Let me split you in half. Take this one. I'm going to change your limit to actually below. Just like 50. Even that's probably way overkill. And I'm going to get you to reposition. Here's fine. And you're lower priority for reinforcements. You know what? I don't even want this many. Like 25. Just enough to provide a token air superiority. Low priority. You're going to be in there. Air superiority. Normal operations. It'll give us a modifier. Plus, I don't know if it helps with our intelligence or not. Like, for spotting things, it might. It's interesting that UK still doesn't have troops over here. But it's quite early still. I'm producing those 2 at a time, right? I'm going to cancel one of these lines. Just produce 1 at a time at this point. That's going to be okay. I don't think you get production efficiency on these, because it's just training and assigning goods. And we're actually short on equipment now, so it probably makes sense to slow that down. And Alpine-wise, do I still want to be producing 2 at a time over here? I think so, because it doesn't have actually that much kicking around. And part of the reason we're shy is because we're doing a big run of Marines right now. That's not going to be long. Albania yields. They have successfully chosen the correct option to not die. Does increase world tension a little bit, but we have gone and annexed that. Zog submits to Italy. Ultimatum has been delivered to the Albanian government by Italian diplomats demanding that they submit to complete military occupation. King Zog has abdicated after realizing the futility of resistance, and Albania will now be ruled in a personal union under King Victor Emmanuel III. Italy looks to the Balkans. I've already looked to the Balkans. We're one step closer towards realizing our grand empire. Okay. So, we could get more refineries in Libya. We could get the infrastructure in Libya, which will be handy. All right, we're going to befriend Bulgaria and get our Pact of Steel on. We're entering into 38. It'd be nice to start getting this stuff worked out. What's our thing? We need 250 still. We're not quite there. Oh, new units aren't being auto-deployed anywhere, right? You're green, but you're on the cusp of getting the next level. I just deployed you because you didn't have the actual artillery. And I got to figure out what to do with these guys as well. So, I mean, certainly we want... We want to front against Greece. Is Greece mountainous? What is this? Yeah, it is actually. And you have the mountain. All right, congratulations. So this is the Greek front. You guys... Let me make sure you don't have any orders. No. You guys are going to be assigned to the Greek front, as is your name. And then Army 2 over here is currently on what's left of the Yugoslavian front, and that's probably fine for now. You're actually getting attrition, though, and you're not training. There's actually supply limits over here. Let me cancel your orders then, and instead tell you to be on a garrison duty. You're going to garrison here, here, and the coast. You just guard our forts and whatnot. There you go. So they'll spread out, and they'll just stand around in important areas. And that should eliminate some of our supply problems. Building a better shipyard over here would also help. If we take the supply map mode, we can see exactly... actually, this area is fine. It can actually support 42. It might have just not trickled through yet. No, there is a bottleneck there. Local infrastructure. Yeah, we're okay. Especially as people move around, we're going to be perfectly fine. Yeah, we're okay now. There may have been just a little too much concentration in the mountains right over here. I suspect that's it. The mountains on the border here. Government, nope, we're not there yet. We got some planes in reserves. That's fine. So you've just got your 25 planes and aren't doing much over there, which is okay. I'm very happy with that. I don't think we're going to need planes in Northern Africa. Although, you know, again, just a few for a token air superiority effect over Egypt would be pretty nice. Like, just leave 25 maybe North Africa, and then from the Eritrea airbase, it's a big range. I don't think we can reach everything, but actually, if we want to reach the north, the best would be a few planes in Derna, just to give token air superiority. It's probably worthwhile. Do the same thing then. Take you. Move you here. 200. We're getting there. Bring up the speed. That world tension, though. The amount I've generated has dropped a little bit over time, which is good. But it is going to keep going up at this point. It's never going down. Greek independence still not there. I don't know. I mean, I can't just blindly declare war. I need the war goal. I could just justify the goal as is. That's going to lead to world tension. I could wait until the decision, which I think I'm just going to do. And that's going to be okay. All right, you over here. I'm going to split you in half. I'm going to tell you to be limited to, you know what, 20 is going to be fine. And same thing over here. Really very, very little commitment. You are going to do the North Africa, and you are going to be doing Egypt once that comes up. And again, you're relatively low priority, so that's fine. You're set to normal operations. You're set to normal operations. There we go. I think it's going to be handy. Planes in reserve right now. Yeah, that's all fine. Port planes, bombers, no fighters. Fighters definitely will be the thing that we are most looking for. We got that production up. We still need a lot more. And yeah. 1 per day, 200 days. I think that's overkill. We're not at production efficiency yet. I think we're going to be fine with this rate. No, because you know what? My numbers are off because the count over here is completely off. Now we want, like, I don't know if we need that many. Let's say 350 defensive fighters up here. That's correctly going to say, well, it will soon. Yeah. All right. I'm going to expand the line like that. I won't move people over yet. We need some rubber. Yeah, 6 needed. I could trade for a little. We do produce a little bit. Befriend Bulgaria. Right, because we're going for Pact of Steel. Well, we're going to get there soon. This one's about to finish. It'll move all the production here. This is auto-fix over time. It looks like it's actually auto-fixing over time without necessarily doing anything. Health repair daily, 1%. Oh! Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, it's going to finish in a few days without us ever having to do work. I didn't realize that with infrastructure. That's quite handy. Let's go up to speed 4. So yeah, see, they're just like reinforcing mostly ports and things. And that's fine for now. We'll figure out something to do with this division later on. Actually, our mountain guy is going to get assigned to the French front at some point. And what I would like to do, so to avoid, to enable me to continue to work with generals as long as possible, rather than build many, many more regiments. Oh, we finished another battleship. Oh, and actually, I could probably pull back all my ships. Let me do that. I think that's all of them. Is rather than build too many more, is I'll actually just want to expand my current ones, but I do need more experience points to do that. Radio detection complete. Oh, right, so I can build radar. It is 38 now. Great. We're going to take computing machines for the faster research time. Brilliant. So these infantries at some point are going to move down to here. What are you? You are the colonial ones. I'm going to put the colonial one in, actually, a new theater. This is going to be North Africa. Like that. So the colonial troops are going to take the front line against France and basically just hold it. Meanwhile, this, which is a regular infantry, is going to get a new army. And you're going to be taking the front line against the UK because I really want to take the Suez as early as possible. I think that's going to be critical to our success over here. Anschluss of Austria. It's happening. We must secure our northern borders. No, well, yeah, we'll do that by making friends with people. Befriend Bulgaria is finished. Oil plant research is finished. Set a national focus. We're going to pack the steel. We're going to go and get our friendship with Germany solidified. Okay. Nothing's changed here. We need to unlock this before we can get these, so we'll wait. I don't need the level 2 radar right now. I don't think I'm going to make that a priority. Oh, non-aggression pact from Bulgaria. Yes, because we just befriended them and we want them to join the Axis. That's going to be okay. I'm still not going to go for any of these bombers here. That's not what I'm going for in this game. Maybe that's not good. I don't know. I still want to get the submarine thing, but I'll try to get the light ship discount for it at some point first. Grand Assault. Yeah, we're going to keep working our way through here, even if we don't have the 10% discount. It's going to be important that we have it in place before we move. 38 doesn't do anything here. Support battalions. Recon company will be good. I think I'm going to have to just research this, despite the fact that at some point we will get a discount to that. I'm going to feel a lot better with the recon company earlier rather than later. We are just on the cusp, actually, of getting our doctrine discount guy, which is good, because it should factor into our current research. All right, so you guys, the idea is with you, are going to join this front over here. Formation flying. Excellent. And yeah, let's take air support mission efficiency. Thank you very much. And now we can take a theorist for grand battle plan expert. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. Just more air experience all the time. Really good. Grand fleet, you know, experience for different things. But yeah, I'm going to take the army experience and the grand battle plan doctrine. Especially the army experience is going to be particularly nice on the basis that we want to make our current divisions bigger rather than build more of them. So we need that. And actually, why don't I go and slow down some of the production over here? Ah, we finished our Marines. So you guys are definitely going to go into a custom army. That's going to be part of the Italian theater. And I'm going to flag you as blue because you're Marines. There we go. Dark blue units. You'll definitely need a commander. Ideally, it should be someone with a lot of skill. But the problem is, I mean, Mountaineer, Panzer, no. I think you're going to get a custom general who's unfortunately only going to start at level 1 we are going to exercise you to get you to regular level. I don't know if that generates any experience points for our general. But it'd be nice to have a general who actually develops like a marine skill. And you're going to complain about not having a battle plan right now, but that's okay. We don't know what our plans will be yet. Your independence not doing... I don't think they start guaranteeing independence until someone's actually got a CB. Their response to someone getting a CB is to generate independence. Okay, this, I think, is... We're going to colonial tropes here. I still want a few more for this front, though. So I'm just going to tell the colonial divisions, you're going to join there instead. I will pad that out a little bit. Colonial divisions are still really cheap to produce and are just there to have a front line of some kind. Now, one thing to note is that our infrastructure here is garbage. There's no infrastructure literally in this province whatsoever. And even along the north, there's very, very little of it. But we're going to take a focus that gives us some infrastructure over there at some point. We might decide to build some as well, but I think the focus is going to be sufficient. Battle fleet concentration is done. Now, I don't need to carry operations. I mean, there's some other good stuff down here, but I like this. And then I think we're going to take submarine operations. And that'll be the other part of our battle plan. Submarines and, you know, one giant fleet. I don't know. Maybe we'll want to split it into two. We'll see. Oh, I didn't actually put all my ships in the same place. Yeah, see? Look at that. Low supplies over here. It's that bad. It is that bad that we're getting low supplies as is, which means we get attrition, which sort of sucks. So the question is, after Pact of Steel, do I go and pick up the war on Greece right away? Or do we go down both Libyan refineries for more oil and Libyan infrastructure to eliminate that particular problem? We're a little over a year away from the standard start of World War II. We'll see what happens. It'll depend a bit on what Germany decides to do. For now, we're okay. I guess I'm going to put a cut in here. How's Bulgaria doing? Not aligned. Oh, did that election happen yet? No, not yet. But look at this. 39% fascist. I'm betting that Serbia will elect a fascist government, and then that'll be really good for us. It sucks that Serbia and Yugoslavia here have the same freaking color. A little confusing. We're still going to have to go and finish off Yugoslavia at some point, probably. Just to say. Although I think Greece is definitely going to be my priority. They probably have a few more resources, and they do. And, you know, it just gives us more frontage, which feels good. Although it does mean more ports that we have to defend against the naval invasion. But if we have naval superiority, especially in this area here, maybe that's not an issue. I don't know. Thanks for watching another episode, folks. I'll see you guys next time.